Cheers, everybody. Good morning. I thought I would do a quick update and apologize for not making enough YouTube videos, but I'm going to update you guys in this video of all the things I got going on, some great updates going on. I'm going to take you on a home tour. Yeah, just kind of a coffee chat catch up. So if you guys have been following the channel for a while, I've been independent basically my whole life, really. But I started short-term rentals back in 2015, and it was always just a massive learning curve, and I loved it. I just wanted to keep learning. I would network around other people. Long story short, I kept growing my co-hosting and buying properties and managing my own properties, learning the software, listening to podcasts, doing whatever I could to be a part of the community. Then I became heavily active in advocacy, which has been amazing. Also just been taking up a lot of my time, but protecting the short-term rental rights here in Arizona is really important to me, but it also helps other states. Like Utah is under fire right now. We're kind of helping Utah build out theirs, and California and whatnot. So it's a super passion project. We just had an advocacy meeting the other day, which was really fun. So been doing a lot of that. And then trying to grow my own business. So Hildy Homes is my management business, co-hosting, whatever you want to call it. I mostly started it to build management under the properties that I owned and very close friends. Never really thought about growing it as a business. For those of you who followed along, I was working with another larger national property management company for a couple months. It didn't quite work out. Really excited for what's to come. I just signed on 3 new properties, onboarded 2 that are live now. I'll send you the link. We're doing some updates at one of my properties. The homeowners are really cool and the place is great, but it's just really white and kind of boring. So we added some color to it. They're upgrading some furniture. That's really exciting. The other property I signed was from my good friends in Flagstaff, who referred me their friends down here in Phoenix. And this one's cool too. It kind of reminds me of Airbnb back in the days. She lives there, and then when she travels, she wants to rent it out. Why not? And it's a really cool place. I'm gonna be going over there Friday, so I'll do some updated videos. So stay tuned for that one. It's gonna be a really fun one. I'm gonna work, pretty hands-on with that homeowner. So a couple of things I've learned through many years of hosting and managing stuff and working for different companies and other people is like, I'm really gonna be selective on who I work with and who I manage. So if it's not my home, like me and somebody partner and buy a home and manage, that's a different story. Moving forward, I'm gonna be really, really selective. I'm gonna interview the homeowners, make sure that they're in this business for the right reason. They want good guest experience. They want the place to be safe. If something is broken, are they willing to jump on it and get it fixed right away? These are some important questions you want to ask as you're building your co-hosting business. It's not always the right fit. I had an interview the other day with a place in Old Town. We kept talking back and forth. The house needed some update, actually quite a bit of updating. I told the homeowner, I don't really feel comfortable renting the place as is. We need to do a bunch of updating, and he was not having it. He was like, I really don't want to update. And I was like, that's fine. I just don't think this house would be the right fit for me. He understood, and I was like, I just don't think it's gonna fit my portfolio. So you really have to make sure that you set your boundaries and stick to it. Don't get excited, what do they say, like the shiny object. You're like, ooh, a new house, I'm gonna make some money, blah, blah. You really wanna be excited about these projects. Let me just take a few minutes of your time. I hope you're enjoying this video. You probably hear about me talk about this all the time, but you really got to protect yourself if you're a property manager or you own your own vacation rentals. Best solution I have found is SuperHog. You hear me say it all the time. You can do a rental agreement on there. You can do a security deposit, a waiver, background checks, which is legal in Arizona. We have to run background checks. You can do this all in the platform. It's awesome. SuperHog has up to $5 million in damage protection plan. Let's say the kid breaks something. You don't have to go after every single guest for a small incidental. SuperHog will help cover you that. You don't have to go to air cover every time, because we all know air cover is. I use this on all of my properties. I'm always telling people you should do this. You can set it up the way you like it. Right now, I do a $50 waiver to my guests, but also make sure you're very clear in your listing description that you use SuperHog so guests are aware of it before they book and during the process. So the link is below. Check them out. Please fill it out, the information. They are amazing. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Let's get back to the video. But I also signed on another great couple. They actually live in Flagstaff and they invested in a place down here in Phoenix. It's a brand new custom townhouse condo. It's 3 stories. Everything is brand new appliances. The floors are gorgeous, double pane windows, huge bedrooms. It is 3 stories, so that's a little tricky. The views are insane. Walking distance to Old Town. And I've never done a condo before, so I'm kind of excited. My cleaners love it. It's an easy clean. The homeowners are designing it for the most part. They're reaching out to me. I gave them an account on HostGPO, so shout out HostGPO, and they're ordering a lot of their furniture at major discounts, and they're getting really nice stuff for this place. So can't wait to show you guys that. Definitely stay tuned to that. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. I think it's gonna be a good one. Also, another update. I'm in my house, the Cardinal, and I've just been doing a ton of updating. Rob Built, who I teach on his class, he always talks about the investments that you have, how can you improve them? And that's kind of like, I haven't really bought any properties lately, which is kind of bumming me out. I really do want to buy some properties, but I'm just not in the right mindset right now, cash flow wise, that kind of stuff. So I'm just doing a lot of updating and remodeling at some of my rental properties. So my main rental property, this is the main house I'm in right now, and then I rent the casita, and every now and then I'll rent the main house. So I just brought in like 5 loads of dirt. I know that doesn't sound that exciting, but it's to fill in all the patches, clean up the wash, pack it all down, and then I'm gonna add some turf. I'm gonna add some games, some more of like cowboy type games. I'm in the process of putting in a cowboy tub. I'm just 2.0ing the place, right? So better guest experience. We're going in the slow season, and I'm just kind of preparing for that. And I think I'm gonna try to rent my main house more and kind of travel maybe during the high season. Yeah, and as I mentioned, I've been teaching on Rob Built's course for like 3 years now. He has a thing coming up called HostCon, which I'll put the link down below. This is my first year I'm going to HostCon. It's a meetup in Houston, and it's gonna be awesome. There is some rock star speakers speaking. I'm honored to be there and meet all the students that I've been teaching for 3 years now, hang out with Rob, and just network. So if you're in the business of short-term rentals, it is really important to build your community and network. I mean, I have some rock star people that are helping me with some stuff right now. I'm helping them. Check it out. The link will be down below. It's called HostCon. I can't remember the date. I'll put it up here somewhere, the date. Yeah, and a couple other updates. I'm gonna be working really hard on some new branding updates, and I'm happy to show you guys if you want me to dive into that on my sales deck when I'm pitching new homeowners. So I'm gonna be building that out, my story, my listings, some of the profit margins, etc. If you guys want me to make a full video on how I kind of like present this to homeowners, let me know. I can make a cool video on that as well. I'm in a good spot. I'm really happy with the new direction and new focus I'm heading. Like I said, I'm really gonna be focusing on building out my co-hosting. If you're interested in co-hosting, check me out. I have some stuff coming where I'm gonna be helping a handful of students go from 0 to 5 co-hosting projects, or 10 to 20, or if you're trying to scale from like 20 to 50. I'm gonna be helping you build out your business from A to Z. I got some amazing people helping me do this. Can't really say much yet, because I'm still very young in the process of building this out. So just quick update, and I promise I'm gonna try to make some more videos. If you guys have certain things you really want me to talk about, but I just thought there's a lot of new people on here, a quick little update of what's going on, why I'm slacking on the video content. As much as I love making content, I'm just trying to figure out my voice too. I don't really like doing the talking heads all the time. I like being out in the field, so I promise I am trying to do a lot more in the field. Is that something you guys like? Do you like seeing the home tours? Do you like seeing that kind of stuff? So, but just a quick video and shout out to all you guys. I appreciate you.